Hey there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started on your weekly Wednesday tarot reading. We're going to be doing the week of July 11th to July 17th, 2024. All right, let's get started with these oracle cards. All right, I'm going to read the specific interpretations from the guidebook so you get that specific message. All right, so first off, Cancer, you do have the dart frog. Okay, I like this card. I really do. All right, on the bottom of the deck, you have the koi. Love this card. All right, off to a good start. So, the koi, because of course we do the bottom of the deck first, the subconscious energy. The koi has to do with luck, abundance, opportunity, wealth, those kinds of things. Like, I know this card like the back of my hand, but I'm going to read it anyway. The koi reminds us that there are always new and exciting opportunities on our horizon, bringing with them wealth and prosperity. Tiger lilies are a common symbol of wealth and give us the opportunity to define that wealth or what wealth actually means to us. Okay. Now, the dart frog is all about, I believe, self-protection, yes, and misguidedness. Okay. The dart frog can produce its own poison for protection, and sometimes we do the same thing without realizing. So although there's a whole bunch of opportunities just floating willy-nilly around you, you can still stand in your own way. You can still be face face front to that opportunity, and not see it. So Cancer, be careful. Just be careful with that. Be receptive in all ways, shapes, and forms. Don't get too attached to the outcome. Just check your P's and or be on your P's and Q's with this. And no pressure. But at the end of the day, like, you can just ask yourself qualifying questions. Am I really doing this from a place of wonder and like, oh, this would be so cool? Or am I doing this from a place of, dang, but if I don't do this, something else, like, that's fear, that's obligation, that's guilt, so ask yourself where you're taking action from, and that should help you like kind of realign. Okay, so Cancer, let's dive into the tarot to see what other messages are coming to you from here. Okay, July 11th to July 17th for my Cancers. We got the challenge, what can help you with that. We have the past energy, present, and potential outcome, as well as the advice. We do the bottom of the deck first. So you got the Queen of Wands here. Okay, so for some of you, you're knowing that you have to nurture your inner self more, that you have to be more of a friend to yourself, that you have to pay more attention to yourself. Literally what I just said. Where are you taking action from? Are you being courageous? Are you just, taking chances, betting on yourself? Or are you like, I have to do this because somebody else, something outside of you, that's whack. We're going to stop that. Okay. On the bottom, not on the bottom. The challenge here is the star. Okay. For some of you, you don't feel worthy of that thing that you're trying to attain. You don't feel worthy. You don't feel like it can happen for you. And that is a block. Okay. That, why do you feel that way? Feel where that's coming from in your body. Don't give it more story. Don't give it more power. Be like, hold on. Of course I'm worthy of that thing. Like, what kind of mess? You might have Aquarius in your chart is given Aquarius rising. What can help you with this energy, though, is the 9 of Swords in reverse. Point blank period. Freeing yourself from that. The fact that whatever you want to do came to mind in the first place, that you were able to imagine it, means that you are capable of it. Means that in some way, shape, or form, it is in your perception. So how dare you tell yourself that you cannot achieve that thing? What? All right. Free yourself from that, because that's coming from something outside of you, something that you've seen outside of yourself, that you've learned along, your life path, your life journey, that is complete garbage. Okay, like, if I'm being totally honest. All right. In the past energy, you have the Magician card here. The Magician suggests that, you were a manifesting fool. Like, it was effortless for you, because I feel like for some of you, life was easier before. So the things that you wanted, you were just like, yeah, like, I know that's kind of like, it was easy for you. Okay, so like Aries, like in the Aries reason, use that reason. Like in the Aries reading, use that past energy that you embodied when things were smoother in your life, or, kind of analyze what was going on back then so that you can replicate that in the now. Okay, like why does right now fill you with anxiety or dread or incapability? Like what is the difference between you then and now? All right, now you have the Four of Wands in reverse. I get it. Right, Cancer, it's because that you're surrounded by people who don't believe in themselves and they project that outward onto you. It's giving miserable people. It's giving you need to move away. If it's your family, we all go through that. It's okay. You need to distance yourself from this. You need to not live by what other people say, what other people have seen in their experience, because if they have not seen it or known anybody who has achieved this, that, and the third, they're not going to think you can do it. But that has nothing to do with you. All right. So divorce that energy, unmarry that energy, because it has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with what you are capable of, what you can achieve. Okay, it's just calling you to, it's reflecting back to you that, oh wait, you need to look within yourself and re-solidify your foundations. Okay, the potential outcome you have here is the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is a very mental card. You need to stick to your guns. Okay, you need to set up those boundaries. You need to fortify your fortress. Okay, and not saying not don't let anybody in, but don't let anybody or anything be able to move you from something that you have decided is going to happen for you, Cancer. Because no. Okay, the advice for you here is the Eight of Swords. Yes, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, again again with that Nine of Swords energy, these are both in stances where you need to free yourself. Think outside of the box. Think outside of the box that your friends are in, trapping themselves in. Think outside of the box that your family is trapping themselves in, that the people on TV that you see are trapping themselves in. You are not them, they are not you. And too bad that they are not you, because you're now seeing outside of the box. The fact that you're seeing this reading in the first place, and I'm low-key yelling at you, like, like, no, we're breaking free. If you've seen High School Musical, you're breaking free. All right, you out of here. All right, out of the matrix, out of whatever you want to call it. You are no longer trapping yourself in the shenanigans. Okay, so Cancer, if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, by all means, I love it. Thank you for being here, Cancer. Thank you for all of you who have literally just found me. Welcome. All right, let's go ahead and clarify these messages here. All right, so for my Cancer, for July 11th to July 17th, 2024. Now I can't get that out of my head. We're breaking free. Let's see. Oh, that rhymed. All right. Star card came out for you again. I love it. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, clarifying this Queen of Wands, you have the King of Swords here. You and Aries are doing similar things. If you have Aries in your chart as well, definitely, especially in your big three, definitely comment down below. I definitely want to know. Okay. So King of Swords is clarifying the Queen of Wands. Okay. So what you're subconsciously wanting to do and have the energy to do, if you only let yourself do it, is courageously walk in the direction of what you want to accomplish. Courageously put up boundaries. Courageously say, this is what's going to happen for me. I don't give a blank what's going to happen for me. I mean, how it's going to happen. I'm not attached to the end result. I just know that the way I'm carrying myself, the way I just try to lollo throughout life. Okay, you might have Leo in your chart too. The way I just, move through life, things have absolutely no choice but to show up for me type of situation. Like, it's giving Leo energy for real. It's giving Cancer energy, because you know that the nurturing energy that you have cannot help but to bring your manifestations into being. Okay, so let's see. The challenge here, the Star card, is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance. So you got three big major arcana here. Okay, so your challenge again is seeing or believing that you are worthy, believing that in time it will come, or that it will come at all, believing that there you are moving forward even when it does not feel like it. That is your challenge, okay? But what can help you with that, like I said, this Nine of Swords here, you breaking free is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, okay? But you already know there was something in your past before, okay, when life was easier, okay, or just something that you always wanted to do from childhood. Let that fill you up, okay? That makes your heart feel so light. That makes you feel so happy, so inspired. Embody that. Put that feeling wherever it is in your body. Put what you're trying to do now next to that feeling of lightness, of fluffiness, and try to mold those things together, okay? Because that's the space where you're wanting to act from, to create from, okay? The past energy has to do with the Magician. You got the Queen of Cups here and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, in the past, like, you were working on something, but you didn't really even feel like you were working, okay? Like, again, because you were just nurturing it into being. You were like, it would be really cool if, okay? And you were just studying or working hard, or, doing whatever you were doing, becoming a master at that thing. Definitely comment below, like, what is it that nobody can tell you anything about, because that's your thing, that's your jam, okay? Do you make t-shirts? Are you like a designer, interior designer? Do you paint? Like, what is the talent that you have that nobody could tell you anything about? And every time that they see your work, they're like, like, it really takes people's breath away. What is that? Okay. And it doesn't have to be like an artistic thing. You could be a math whiz. You could be like a chemist. Like, I don't even know, but what is that thing? Because in the past, you were just doing your thing, and it needs to be like that now. I feel like what you're doing now has an aspect of that, but it's like, now you just put a different spin on it mentally, and that's what's like not making it hit as hard. Before you weren't, or maybe it's the same thing, but before it was more of a hobby, and now again you're putting more anxiety on it, because you're just like, okay, but if I, like, how will people know, how will people find me? No. Like, you're letting all of that get in the way of you having fun doing what you love to do. All right, Four of Wands here in reverse is clarified by the Star card, as well as the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right, so again, like, people are getting, like, literally a person showed up, okay? And it's the Knight of Swords. Like, people around you are manipulating you or making you feel like your dream is impossible. Like, how'd you go from this person, that just did their thing, to listening to other people? Like, you were already that person. You were already the it person, okay? Nothing that anybody says, all right, can take your dream away unless you let them make you feel depressed, or unless you allow them to move you emotionally. Emotions are not supposed to move you. They are supposed to be like a stop sign, a stoplight. The red, the yellow, the green. It's like, okay, this is coming from this part. Okay, like this. They're supposed to be signals, not like for you to be like caught up in, like, like. All right. So there is somebody, this energy that you need to, divorce from. They are reflecting your insecurities, but at the same time, okay, so what, you feel, scared. So what? Keep doing it anyway. Do it, and do it the way that you want to do it. All right. At the end of the day, the potential outcome, you have the Six of Swords in reverse. This is the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. Okay. So staying in that, building up your foundations, building up your, the way that you make decisions, and sticking with that. Okay. It's just a process. All right. Knight of Pentacles here. And it's going to also be a process. Seven of Swords here, not listening to what other people have to say, or not being affected by people's negative comments on social media or in person or whatever. Like, it's going to be a process, but as long as you're like vigilant about it, like aware of it, like that's something that, you're working on, you ain't got nothing to worry about, Cancer. All right. Your advice here The Eight of Swords in reverse has to do with the Four of Cups in reverse, as well as the Tower, okay? Especially the Tower, okay? This was in Aries advice as well, I believe, okay? So, yeah, your advice is to free yourself, okay? And the only way that you're going to free yourself is to change your perspective about how you see what everyone else is saying, or how you, how do I put this? Cancer. Okay. In order to free yourself from this inner turmoil, you're going to have to not, or just change the way that you're looking at what's happening around you. Change the way that you see Fred's comment about how you put something together and how it wasn't, that's not going to hold up. That's not going to do that. What Fred is really doing is showing you your own doubt, your own fear, your own insecurities. Okay, so thank Fred and keep it pushing. Okay, like new foundation. Oh, that's what I really think. Oh, that's what, that's what that person is reflecting to me. I didn't realize I felt that way. That's cute though. Thank you, ego. Thank you, whatever part of you is trying to protect you. You're going to move ahead forward anyway. You're going to build a different, stronger foundation for yourself and keep moving forward. Free yourself from the things that are being reflected to you that are holding you back. All right. Set yourself free. All right. So last but not least, Cancer. Let's pull some angel numbers that you are seeing or going to be seeing this week. All right. Definitely let me know down in the comments if you're seeing them already. All right, Cancer, the 11th of July. Ooh, to the 17th of July. All right, I'm going to do the bottom of the deck first. Subconsciously, you have angel number 25, which equates to 7, 2 plus 5. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Now I said ooh because you have quadruple ones over here. Okay, it's giving 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to the person that you truly are. I am awakening. Okay, so it is how you see the things being reflected to you. Okay, don't get oh my gosh, woe was me. Don't stop and contemplate when the light turns green at the stoplight. You go, don't you? All right, Cancer. So with that said, I'm going to leave this right on here. I hope that this resonated. If it did, definitely share this with someone else. Definitely take a gander at your last reading, which will pop up right here. Other than that, I hope this helped, and I will see you guys next time. Alrighty.